dead. Might be dead. The batteries are fully charged. I keep them on a trickle charger. They're fully charged. They're both brand new AGMs. When you go to turn the key on, it says that it has power. It's got 12 volts, but then when you go to crank it, it just like dies.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Alright. Okay. Yep. Let me check the battery voltage on it real quick. I'm gonna go grab a.
You know, all of them seemed to make a good connection. It was kind of doing the same thing, but they all feel tight to me. They all feel like they're making a good connection.
Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Alright, try to crank on it. Alright. One more time. Okay. And that's all for your jumper there. Yeah, can we pull these, can I pull these batteries out of here? Where'd you get these batteries at?
O'Reilly.
Yeah, can I pull the batteries out of it? Yeah. A little bit of a loose connection on, you know, the power here, but I think there's a draw on it because that does not sound like it should be cranking the motor. What we can try is
That's the weird part is I know they're fully charged.
They are fully charged?
Yeah, I mean I put them on a voltmeter. They're 13.1, 13.2 a piece, and you can look at the trickle charger right there and it says they're both fully charged.
And you haven't done a bunch of cranking or nothing on it, huh?
No.
Okay.
I think it's some kind of it's a connection to the battery because
from here.
Yeah, somewhere in there because it has when you start taking those cables off, they got washers and making up gaps.
Yeah.
You know, because the bolts are too long or too short or whatever the case may be. And so I never had a problem with it before. When I changed the battery, that's when I started having this cranking problem. Well, I had a buddy of mine come over and we figured it was like the negative on that left battery. We made some adjustments to it and we changed the bolt out. And then it said it cranked fine. But then now it's back to doing this, like it's missing some kind of connection there at the battery.
Try to, maybe bump that. These are all tight now.
That was it. Yeah. And this one, I think this ground cable, I tightened it up. Kill it for me.
Awesome, we got it started up.
So the AC problem I have.
I was gonna say next problem.
It's got this switch panel, the switch pro thing right there. And so when you turn on the factory AC controls, it just blows out the rear AC. It doesn't blow out the front, right? $6,000 later, I get it back. AC, I drive it home. AC is blowing cold as shit. I turn something off. It's blowing good. I was like, okay, perfect. Got it fixed, right? Brought it home, parked it, let it sit for a couple days. We're gonna take my buddy's daughter to her prom dance or whatever. Got in it, cranked it up. Didn't have the AC on. Just let it idle for about 20 minutes so it warmed up. Then I got in. It was kind of hot. Turned the AC on, and immediately it made like this god awful grinding sound, and then it sprayed oil over the front two windows right here. And I was like, what the shit? So I turned it off, let the AC off, turned it back on, had my wife come out and turn it on while I was watching, and the AC kicked on. It was blowing cold, and then it did the spraying thing again. It was blowing out the back of the compressor, out that check valve, and blew oil and refrigerant out the backside. Wow! So it's over pressurizing. But I don't know what somebody did to it.
It's either they didn't vacuum it or something. Oh, you're saying they bypassed like the pressure?
Because this switch panel is, you know what I mean? Like they supposedly installed a an overpressurization, like a kill switch. And so when it overpressurizes or loses pressure, it's supposed to kill it so it doesn't burn the compressor up.
Right.
As you see, the compressor's new.
Brand new, yeah. With some wiring going to it.
But they revert to that switch. And I don't know what the purpose of that was. I don't know if something happened to the factory thing and they did something different. Somebody did some work on it somewhere along the line with AC, and I just want it to go back to factory.
Yeah.
So
So that's what I would like to do is so what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna take a look at what wiring they put on the truck and find out, hey, well, actually the first thing is we're gonna fix your batteries and get all that to where we don't have no more issues with that stuff. And I'll probably put the right length bolts in it, and little spacers, not just washers. But on the AC system, what I want to do is, I'm good with wiring, so I'm going to look and see what they did first. I'm going to see what pressure switch they put on it, and I'm going to see how easy it's going to be go back to stock, and we can pull that panel out of there unless you want to keep that panel in there to be able to turn on individual zones.
I'd rather just
have it factory.
Okay. Where I turn the main control on high, and then
on.
Front and back, everything. I don't care if it should. It's going to be gone before next summertime.
Okay.
So
yes, sir. Yeah.
I just need to get it so I can have somebody come look at it. I can say, hey, look, turn AC on.
Boom.
Blows cold.
Everything's working. Yes, sir. Got it. Okay. Well, do you want me to take it out of here today? You want me to take it to the shop?
I'm actually gonna.
So we just drove 45 minutes to come make $175. But we also secured a customer that's going to bring us that real pretty H1 we can do some work on. So we'll see him in about an hour and a half. We're going to go back to the shop now and get working on another project we got going on. So we'll see everybody there. Like, subscribe, and follow for more.
Ooh, yep. There it is.